This episode of Opinionated Facts is brought to you by Kinfolk and Caviar. Kinfolk is a Kentucky-based lifestyle brand offering handmade goods well rooted in the culture. Check them out at kinfolkandcaviar.com and use promo code SSDTV20 at checkout for 20% off.
I miss my niggas in the cell. 3 of my niggas killed themselves. I know depression really kills. I know the drugs will never help. I'm trying to see if it does well. And you can't tell me how.
Welcome to another episode of Opinionated Facts. I'm your host, Drizzle. Today we got two special guests in the building. We got my man, J. Howe, and my man, Russ Guapo. How you doing?
Doing alright, doing good. Hey, bro.
Yeah, like you good. You good.
I don't even know what bush is.
But so look, bro. The first time that I actually got introduced to you, bro, I seen, cause I follow Vory.
For sure.
I seen that you and Vory had a song, so I was like, oh shit, who's this dude? You feel me?
Yeah.
And so I found out, you feel me, you was from Louisville. I tapped in. So talk about how the Vory track came.
Really it was just a matter of just being patient with timing. I reached out to him. He was fucking with my music. I had sent him some tracks that were fire. Originally, he was like, during that time, he was still working, on the contract with Dream Chasers and everything, signing, doing that type of stuff. So for me, I was just in a different spot, like, just waiting, seeing what it was. He sent me something back like 2 months later. It was a different track. He was like, you go ahead and hop on this instead. Because by then that time, I had already released that track. The track that I originally was going to hop on. Somebody else was hopping on it. Dude named Jordan Anthony from Minnesota. He hopped on that. It still went crazy.
What track was that?
It's called Hold On.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. But yeah, anyways, like I said, he sent me something back with him and Dro and Cali. So I ended up hopping on that. I got it back to them. And we dropped it. Probably, bro, I've had that probably for like a year. Like, you feel me? So like, it's stuff that like I had been had in the works, bro. It's just time, bro. Like, you feel me? So it was a matter of just when was the right time. So you feel me? Like, now there's things I'm doing is starting to, like the album just dropping and whatnot. So just kind of hit the floor running and get ready for 2021. That's
Okay.
For sure.
So talk about the album. Like what was your process as far as recording the album and figuring out what songs you was gonna put on it?
Really, cause like I like to say I'm in the studio every day. Cause like most of the time I'm recording something or writing something every other day. So like actually, as far as like concept, putting something together, it took me probably at least a couple months as far as concept goes. I had tracks already before, past tense wise. Then there was tracks that were made. But I mean, overall, the album really expressed my feelings and just me, as a person. As far as like just, cause some people just get it twisted a lot, just like who you are, especially making music.
Yeah.
You want to learn a little more about yourself, whatnot, what you've done, what you've been through, whatnot. So you feel me? Just kind of getting a more vulnerable side, legit kind of. You feel me? Like, I guess you could say. If that makes sense.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Now you said you've been sitting on that Vory track for about a year. Usually when artists have that and they put a song like that on their album, that means that they're already working on their next project.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what you got in the works?
Bro, I got a lot in the works. Actually, just working on Ye Ali. You probably know him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've been following Ye Ali.
Me and him dropped a song last year. It went crazy.
Yeah, I've been following bruh since like
he just
2014,
he just went platinum
2015.
with Chris Brown, so shout out to him for that. Shout out to for that. He hit me up actually today, asked me to send him something over, send some tracks over. So his team hit me up today, asking me to send some tracks over. So it's a lot in the works, bro. Really not too much to speak on as far as it's coming. And just know, I had some snippets actually on Instagram I had dropped a couple days ago.
Yeah.
A couple songs, just kind of see what people want me to drop next. I mean, really, I already have a few more concept albums. Like I dropped Volume 1, then Volume 2, then I hit Russell. You feel me? That was the next thing I dropped. So Volume 3 is more gonna be like rap, like a lot more rap. Cause I mean, I feel like my genre, I don't really have one, but if I had to choose, it'd be like I guess you'd say like a trap. So the Toronto vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you mentioned trap soul in Toronto. So I guess it's safe to assume that two of your biggest influences are probably Party and Bryson.
Most def. Bro, I've been listening to them. I've been typing with them for a while, for sure. I mean, Drake even. You know what I'm saying? Like Tory Lanez, those type of guys. Eric Bellinger. You know, just kind of seeing the game.
Like Eric.
Cadences, flows, from penmanship all the way to just melodies and the whole art of it, bro. It's a swagger. It's just a lot about it. You feel me? So I just feel like studying that for let's see, I wouldn't really say maybe it's 7 solid years. You know what I'm saying? Really, even still now to this day, doing a lot of that. Like some of my favorite artists, I still listen to them. There's still stuff I get. Because I feel like not necessarily biting, but I feel like it's more of nothing's original really in a sense, because everybody has to give something. Even like people's game, like basketball and football, for instance. People say like Kobe got his stuff from Jordan or whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's like I always look at it like that in that sense for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you brought up penmanship when you was naming those artists, and I for a while I would have arguments with because I'm a homer, you know what I'm saying. So I fuck with Bryson, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it was for a period of time with one of the homies, we would have an argument over whose pen was better between Bryson and Tory.
Bryson, I'm gonna tell you why though, bro. I'm not gonna know because like I'm being biased to say because I'm from Louisville, bro.
Yeah.
I can't even say that, bro. Who am I? You feel me?
Yeah.
Realistically, but like just because I'm going to, like, Tory, like I feel like he did a lot more freestyles. I'm not saying that Bryson doesn't.
Yeah.
But like even Tory's came out and said stuff about he's freestyled a whole lot of this stuff he's always dropped. So him like that Chicks tape was actually like one of his really first legit written right all the way through. Cause there's albums like for me, I had a couple songs on the album I just dropped that were freestyles. You feel me? It was still concept and it still kind of went with everything and everything was still based out, but overall though, like he's done a lot more freestyles versus Bryson, who is really, if you listen to the bars for bar, like what I'm saying, not that Tory isn't, but I just feel like there's so much more as far as just the way grammar's used, and I feel like if you actually think of what penmanship is, you think about what it means to actually, like, you feel me, being able to relate to the song or the metaphors, the similes, everything about it. So you think about what penmanship really is on top of making the shit rhyme and sound good. You feel me though? So, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Nah, look, I'm right there with you, bro. I would be arguing like, dog, like y'all not listening to this thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, don't get Tory's, you know what I'm saying? Right now it ain't cool to talk about, bro. But, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he's on some other shit, bro. He's on some other shit.
He's on some other shit. But we talking about penmanship, you know what I'm saying? So we can get it off real quick. But yeah, not Tory. Tory got some shit, but I'm definitely leaning towards Bryson when it came to those two. Out of the artists that you had named, who would you say probably has your favorite penmanship?
Penmanship?
Yeah. I don't want to say best, because you know what I'm saying, I don't want you to pick like.
I'll probably be saying like Ali, bro. He's tough.
Yeah.
He's hard. He right for Chris Brown.
Yeah.
He's doing all of that. But then again though, I could probably say, Vory. Vory, he wrote for Drake. He wrote for Jay-Z and the Carter's album. And Jay-Z and Beyonce. Then he wrote for Drake on Scorpion. Yeah. He actually wrote for Bryson too on Trap Soul, so that he was on that.
Yeah.
So you feel me? I mean, it's a lot of different people that you could. You feel me?
Yeah. No, I fuck with like I said, I've been following Ye Ali for years, like before bro was like even kind of getting like recognized appropriately. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was like, damn, this dude's music is alright.
Like
Trap
House Jodeci.
Yeah, I was this shit just like I was even a little bit before that. I was like, this nigga's alright. Like, where's he from? Jersey or
Indiana?
Indiana. Okay, yeah.
Indiana.
I couldn't remember where he was from, but I was like, bro, this dude, bro, is nice. You know what I'm saying? And then with Vory, like a lot of people don't even know bro's from Louisville. You know what I'm saying? Like he did a lot of grinding behind the scenes. He stayed low, you know what I'm saying, did his thing, and it just it worked for him, you know what I'm saying? It took off, you feel me? He didn't necessarily get the notoriety of the Jacks or, you know, a couple other people, or the Bryson, but people know who bro is, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And now he's ready to take off. Yeah, now he's about to take off.
He's really about to end. He's only 23, bro. So like,
yeah, he's young, you feel me?
Young,
like honestly, like the year, I say like the past year and a half, 2 years that Don Toliver had, I feel like Vory's gonna kind of have that similar type of trajectory over the next 2 years. Like,
facts. I believe that.
And I feel like people kind of sleep on Don. I don't know why.
He's hard. He's like that.
He's
for sure.
He's that.
He's
nigga.
the R&B. Travis Scott.
He's that nigga, bro. I don't know how he didn't make double XL. Like I'm sitting, I'm like, bro, like he gotta be on the list. Like Don Toliver should have been.
The no XL list was hard this year, though.
No, it was. It was definitely hard, but I'm like, somebody got to move off that spot for Don, bro. Like he should have been one of the first three. Year. But then but if I'm him, do I want it?
Not really.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like
isn't he signed to like Travis Scott or something like that?
Oh yeah. He's a Jack boy. Yeah, he's Jack boy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, damn, bro. Like, do I want it at that time? Like I should have been on it this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause the year before was the year where I kind of shot up. My album came out this year. It was hard. I ain't make the list, so if they ask me next year from him, I'm like, bro, I'm cool.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Because
sometimes
it happens. Bro. Yeah, exactly.
I just get your bag. Like, love what you do and enjoy it, bro. It's like, fuck the rest.
Yeah.
Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, that's a fact. So, J. Hal, be quiet, bro.
I'm quiet.
Yeah. But when I talk about like, you feel me, like what you got out right now, bro?
Huh?
I said, what type of music you got? What
Shoot, I
music
actually
you got
only got one song out. It's called "I Got It," and it's on everything. It actually did pretty well. It's been out for about 2 months now. It's at like altogether, it's almost probably to 20,000 like on all platforms. Like it's on like just hit 15 on Spotify, so the rest add up to almost like 17,000. And then, other than that, I got my next preview. For my next song called Focus is actually out. I just dropped a snippet a few days ago on Instagram, and I'll probably be dropping it about 2 Fridays from now. So that'll be my next thing, and then I'll probably have maybe one more single, and then I'll release my first like actual project.
Okay, so what type of artist are you? Because I think the only song I've heard you on was the feature that you had on the Russell project.
Which one? Mistress
or Hang in There, or both of them?
I think it might have been Mistress. I don't think it was the Hang in There.
Hang in There, you gotta listen to that.
Yeah, if you haven't listened to Hang in There, I think I came way harder than Mistress.
Hey, bro, you trying to play right now?
I can. I can play on.
But I would say.
You ain't got to right now. Bro.
I mean, I could. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, if you want to, fuck it. Cool, if it ain't no issue.
You ain't got no copyright shit where it's gonna flag my video.
I mean, nah, bro. Like,
Cause YouTube don't be playing, bro.
If you just give me like, you feel me, during like some part of the video, just say something about Russ Guapo. But like, it's already, you feel me?
It's yours, so it's not going to
I don't think.
Oh, bro, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I was like, cause YouTube will mute your shit. It'll be.
I'll be sick with it.
Hold on, let me turn it on.
Shoot, but yeah, you asked what type of artist. I'd say I'm still trying to find myself a little bit. I'm not opposed to doing really any type of like rap or like even I can't really sing as well as I want to, you know what I'm saying? As well as sometimes when I hear beats, cause I can write really well. Like I'll wake up in the morning and I'll write like three verses of a song and like 7 o'clock in the morning, like 5 o'clock, just wake up just cause I can't sleep. But other than that, I'll just say I like writing, I like expressing myself. It's not really like I guess when I become an industry name or whatever, they're gonna try to put me in a box or ask me what, like, you know what I'm saying? Ask me, what do you do? But like, in a sense, like, the way I do it is just like, literally any type of beat, and I'm not real, like, I don't know, like, the music theory or whatever. I'm not real familiar with that. Like, I hear it, so like, really I just try to teach myself, like, and do counts in my head. Like, I still teach myself that to this day.
Yeah.
And I'm still sometimes trying to get on beat with my voice and stuff like that, so I'm still trying to find my sound. But it's just like, I've been making music for like a year, and I was like, I'm 20, so I might as well just start putting stuff out. So I dropped my first song. It's doing pretty
wrong with
well.
just putting it out there, bro.
My next one, that's it.
Right. That's how you find out what's working, what ain't working, bro. Just putting the shit out there, bro. Yeah. See, so like, you know, I don't know if you know, but I do my other shit where Drizzle stamp of approval, and people send me music, and I play like 3 or 5 songs on the episode, and I give it a stamp if it's hard. You know what I'm saying? So originally, I was doing it to where people would send me music, I listen to it in the email, and if I was rocking with it, I play it. So if I played it, it got a stamp.
Wait, are you on right now?
Yeah, it's recording right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So then I changed it to where I'ma just like blind play some shit. So you send it to me, I ain't listening until I record.
Yeah.
So I can give honest feedback, you know what I'm saying? So I give honest feedback, you feel me? And so like the last episode I did it like that, so like only, I want to say 2 or 3 people got a stamp, and like everybody else didn't. But I break down why I'm not giving it a stamp. Yeah. I'm not just saying it's weak, next song. I'm like, nah, I ain't fucking with it.
Giving critique and stuff.
Exactly. So I'm like, and I'm telling them, y'all hear this shit that's getting a stamp. If you submit some shit and you want, you know what I'm saying, submit some shit along it, or just send some fire. That's it. You know, just send some fire. Like, don't send me something that's unmixed and be like, it ain't mixed yet. Because I'm going to play it.
Like, it's a rough draft.
Yeah, so I'm going to play it and I'm going to be like, yo, this shit sounds terrible. You know what I'm saying? The sound quality. Like, send me your best shit, bro. Like, and so I said all that to say, if you had sent that, I would have gave that a stamp. You know what I'm saying? I went through all that to come back full circle. But yeah, if that was in my email and I would have blind played it, I would have gave that a stamp, bro.
For sure, I appreciate that.
So I got a question. Can I ask a question? What do you like about it?
Oh like man, it just, you know what, man? You know what? It's the easiest thing, but I think it's also the hardest thing to achieve. It sounds good to the ears, bro.
Yeah.
Like I think a lot of times it's almost like cooking food, and sometimes you can put too much seasoning in that bitch.
Yeah.
To where it's too powerful. It don't need all that. Just tone it down a little bit, bro. Like you feel me? Like sometimes simplicity works. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times when people make music, they don't understand that I can be simple on this track. I can tone it down a little bit. I don't need all the ad libs. I don't need all the extra percussion in the back. I don't need like the beat to change 2 or 3 times. Like I don't need a different, like I keep it simple. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like make it easy on the ears. That's it's refreshing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's refreshing, bro. Like, and so when it came on, like it wasn't nothing crazy. You know, it didn't like I was like, yo, this sounds good. It was done for, you know, the engineer did good. You know, the beat was good. You know what I'm saying? The vocals sound good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything sounded like how a good song is supposed to sound. You feel me? The song made sense. Yeah. And it just sounded good. It was easy on the ears. So, you know what I'm saying? So when something's easy on the ears, it's easy to like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But a lot of times people, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas hate, man.
They don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? And
that's cool though.
Yeah. But no, that's
it'd be like that.
Track song. So
appreciate you, bro.
I fuck with it. So yeah, if it was on the, feel free, you can send some. You can send me some release stuff, you know what I'm saying? Some people
Gotcha,
send me some
gotcha.
stuff, you know what I'm saying? But nah, track is hard, you know what I'm saying? You can send me some shit too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, I got you.
But so how did you all start working together?
Shoot. If you want, shoot, you gonna go way back. And actually, we known each other. Well, it's crazy. Actually, we went to the same high school I transferred, but after my freshman year. But we actually met through our moms met at a church conference in Indianapolis not Indianapolis, in West Lafayette, Indiana, and they got the West Lafayette, Indiana, yeah, and they got to talking, and basically, I got a son, they got a son, all they're going to Mayo, so like. It was actually a couple weeks before school. Like, I actually went to go get my first pair of like school shoes for like school. And he spent the night. I woke up Friday, got my Jordans for the first day of school. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, we was never real close at Manual. Like, that's what's crazy is like we weren't real close at Manual, but like we already kind of had like, plus both of our peoples went to the same church. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we didn't even know like. But they just had went to the same church, so we was kind of connected through that. Like, but so once I transferred, we kind of stayed in contact. I still go to Manual football games because we played football. Yeah. And then once we I transferred sophomore year, and we kind of like not really lost connection. We still see each other on social media, see each other out or stuff, but it was never like real close. And then. It happened. We just like kind of reconnect like
shit.
Like
I don't even know. We just
saw like right at the beginning of college or second year of college.
Bro, it was like, bro, your second year. I had dropped out. I was dropped out of college by then.
Nah, no cap. I dropped out my freshman year too. Went back in the middle of my sophomore year just to hoop. Like I was really just went just to hoop. Like that's what I was on. For real.
Real talk, that shit's
but
funny.
bro, basically, he got me together with the music for real. Like just put me on game because I've always been into music, but I didn't really listen to it. But he was like, say about a year ago, probably just a little bit over a year ago. He was like, bro, mess with me long enough, bro. I'm gonna get you right with the music. So you feel me? And he's I say like R&B ass nigga, like he just be like, you feel me? And I just be rapping, so like it's just funny, like it's like kind of a good duo, like you feel me? So it's pretty like how Hang In There came about is just like we was literally just in the car, we just pulled over and we was like, nigga, let's make a track, pulled up a beat. And then we got the concept of the song. 2 days later, we went and recorded it, mixed it, and then that was it. Yep. Went on the album.
Facts.
So,
all
but
facts.
yeah. But basically, we reconnected. That we started working with each other after college. That's when we kind of, like, once college started, we kind of, like, we found out we only lived, like, 2-3 minutes away from each other in Fern Creek.
No, but I feel like...
That's it for real. That's
really... Was it 2-3 minutes?
Bro, like, you live right up the street. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm graduating now, though.
But yeah, so that's how we started working together.
Yeah, it's dope.
So is that the only 2 songs y'all got together right now?
Nah, we probably got like what, like 6 songs? 7 songs?
We got more, bro. We got, like, realistically, we probably got, like, we got a lot of gems coming up. We got, like, a whole EP, everything like that. So.
Bro, so y'all actually got a whole project y'all about to...
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, we've been talking about it, so we gonna drop a project. Yeah. For sure.
Okay.
We actually get a music video for Mistress.
We gave a music video for something.
Bro, music video coming here soon. You heard it first. You heard it here first, bro. It ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Why a music video for Mistress and not Hang In There?
I mean, either or. You know, I'm not really that big on visuals. I should be. So weekend. Yeah. But like for me personally, I feel like it's just a vibe, it's an upbeat song. They could do visuals for both of them, really. Yeah.
I feel like if we like verses, if I think about a visual, I feel like Hang In There is gonna be more like distressed. Cause it's like we kind of stressed out, but we kind of conquering at the same time. Like we hanging in there, but we saying why to hang in there, what we chasing, what our problems is, and some of it
shit that
like
we went through. Then
so it's like you know what I'm saying. A lot of people like
it's a touchy subject. A lot of people don't. Some people can't stare
and reflections, and people can't really look at that stuff and actually and face it type shit.
Yeah, so I would say like the idea for that would be like facing torment kind of and hang in there. You know what I'm saying? Because you talk about, you know, we got a few people like just even at our school that, you feel me, passed away from one way or another. You know what I'm saying? And from Manuel that I know, and then you just know what I'm saying, a couple people locked up and stuff like that, just missing them. And then I touch on like weed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People don't really talk about weed, but like it can be good and bad type, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I say, too much ain't good for you, not enough of you is not cool. You know what I'm saying? So it's just fighting that. It's like everybody's always trying to get buttered or like, smart, you know what I'm saying? But in reality, like, it's like you just gotta face the real stuff that comes with that. And then just speaking on that, and then versus like Mistress, the video like for that
beat. Vibe, everybody's, you know, hype. I'm coming through, beating her cheeks and shaking, like.
Oh.
Nah, bro, that's fucked up. But here we are. I wanted to say something.
I'm pulling up, I'm smacking, and I'm gone.
Shoot, bro, I would say a lot. I would say that though, bro. He's just being on fish for real. That's not even the vibe of the song.
I'm just teeing up one time for the interview, bro. You gotta make sure this go all the way back on there, bro. Nah, but on a serious note, before I just say something about that song, back to hanging there. I mean, I don't really never get like too touchy about everything, but like a lot, like, you feel me? I done had, you know, close people in me that had passed away to gang-related violence or gun violence or like, you know, all types of shit. So it's saying it is touchy for anybody that can relate. It's not just something that you really just want to think about. You don't wake up and like, damn, my niggas is dead. Like, you do, because you got, like, you feel me, but it's not like something that you look forward to.
Yeah.
It's just that reality, like you said.
It's a reality check. It's subconsciously thinking about your head, like, nigga, this is real. So it's like, I gotta hang in there, I gotta push. I look at everything I'm doing as I'm pushing for the ones that can't push for themselves no more, the ones that, you feel me, that are falling, the ones that ain't here no more, I'll keep going for them. Motivation every single day, all sorts of different ways. So that's really what it means to hang in there. Like, if you feel me though, like, all jokes aside. So
I feel like it's when I listen to that song and I heard like me versus him, like especially like on our verses, like his kind of deal, mine deals kind of more. Granted, we both conquering it, you know what I'm saying, but mine's more like strong, like it just punches, like I don't know, like I can't help it, but I do it. But his is more like distress, like I smoke this, you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of you get the two sides of how different people face some of that stuff that's going on in their life. You know what I'm saying? Because everything's applicable. If somebody applies it, whether whatever I'm talking about, it's applicable to a lot. I like making music that can relate to a lot of people, like I said. So I feel like the song can relate to a lot of people and how they face their demons that they fight in or anything. Especially growing up in Louisville, you know what I'm saying? A lot of, you just see it, look up Louisville right now, a lot of stuff's going on with just like police brutality or like just riots or protests, either one, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of that going on. And it's just kind of like, I feel like social media is just kind of helping that expand like on a problem. I'm just talking like, you feel me, you know what I'm saying? But it's like the problems are all the problems in Louisville. It's just like it comes from hang in there. It's just like, so that's a lot of the things that went into making that track when we made it. So
for sure.
I can keep going on and on, but
it's good, bro. You know, so get your shit off.
For real.
But
so like it's interview stuff. So.
So I think it's definitely important. You all brought up, you feel me, what's going on in the city? Like how's that been for the past 3+ months?
I mean, bro, really, shit, we've been grinding since that. Really, it's giving us more time, especially me personally. Like, I mean, I'm just trying to figure shit out. Everybody's trying to figure shit out. I mean, you can't figure it out in all one day, right? But it's being able to adapt to what happens and be able to move with it is what, you feel me, what you do and what you learn. So it's like, we rolling with the punches, going with it, bro. I mean, that's really all you can do, bro. We can sit here, like, you feel me? And that's just, maybe that's the mindset that I have. But I just feel like, in reality, the way you look at what's going on.
Can I? Yeah, go ahead.
Say something.
I was gonna say, bro, can I, like, it's probably, like, I don't even know how many bars, it's like 16, but I just wrote this, like, literally the past 2 days I was working on it. Can I say it? Like, you feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. You can.
Like I said, shit ain't felt the same in my city around here lately. Another body dropping, that's another mama's baby. Trying to make it at the city, hard to focus on the daily. Praying up to God, I hope I make it before he take me. Pray the Lord protect me so I see my full potential. Lately all I see is that can't get it off my mental. Heart done turned so hard I wanna go back to when it was gentle. Shit done really fucked me in the last year what I've been through. All the talks I done had lately have been with myself and God. Wake up in the morning on the social, someone died. Another fallen soldier, I guess that's what comes with pride. You know how it goes in my city, they slide. You feel me? That's just kind of how, like, I kind of feel like that's kind of... Granted, I'm not into, like, gang-related violence or anything. I got a few friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got their own acquaintances and stuff, like people they acquainted with or, like, stuff that they've been through as a result of their environment. I'm not saying I was in the trenches, but... You feel me? In the Louisville, you see trench-like things, or you know what I'm saying, regardless of where you from or whatever. So it's like, I feel like that kind of embodies it, like a lot of saying, waking up, seeing people I went to high school with dead. You know what I'm saying? That's just like crazy. So a lot of that hurt or a lot of that pain or a lot of that realization of just facing that is just in a lot of our music. You know what I'm saying? You could feel it, or you can hear, like, even like, I feel like, especially for me, you could feel like a lot of the aggressiveness that comes from growing up in Louisville, where you gotta, like, scrap. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your scrap or whatever your hustle is, you gotta do it. And there's people, you gonna have people hate on you, you gonna have people support you too, but, like, I feel like that's just, like, you get, going back to what we were talking about being in Louisville, it's like, the murder rate's one of the highest in the nations in the past few years. If you really look at the stats, it's like, and a lot of it is you don't really realize how real that is until you get older, because it's like we've grown up in it. So we only, you feel me, 20 years old. So it's like, it's just really facing that, because like I can't even go buy a drink realistically. You know what I'm saying? No. So it's like, I'm still a kid, and like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's like, as grown as I want to be, but it's like you gotta face that, like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of that is embodied in that song, Hang in There. That Hang in There just got me talking and thinking.
That's stuff like that. That's big facts.
Just growing up in Louisville and seeing what you see.
Yeah, you're right. Definitely.
Well, shit, bro. It's been a dope interview, bro. You know what I'm saying? We had some laughs. You know what I'm saying? We had some real talk. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
My man spit a 16.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? Listen to some music, bro. And I mean, shit, bro. Y'all.
All I'm gonna say right now is, man, this next project, bro, nigga, this next project might cause global warming.
Well, it might speed up global warming because this shit already started.
Shit, I don't know.
Oh no.
Yeah, but nah, realistically, bro, it's up from here, dog. I mean, so much stuff that's really in the works right now. I'm just, like I said, with COVID, bro, it's everything going on with COVID. I mean, things are looking pretty good. So
yeah.
Rolling with it. So.
That's one thing I would say. We did, man. I feel like we were really productive over COVID. Like a lot of people, like, and I ain't gonna lie, it messed with like my mental health. It messed with it a little bit, but I feel like overall, like, I conquered that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We conquered that. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Especially like through music. Music really helped us conquer that. So I feel like COVID's probably. When I say COVID, I want to stop saying that because I know COVID has affected a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Some people have died. When I say COVID, let me put it like quarantine and like it's slowing everything down. It's kind of like helped me put my life into perspective a little bit more. Yeah. And like help me really focus on what I want in life. For sure. Especially seeing what I want from music and seeing what I want from just everything.
Facts. I mean, like, it just puts everything in perspective. The biggest thing it does is puts everything in perspective. made me want to be at home and actually cherish those moments with my family. You know, like I sacrificed a lot of time with them personally just to chase this dream that I'm chasing, bro. So it's like, realistically looking at everything I'm really trying to do and what I'm losing, not necessarily losing, but what I'm giving up to gain and able to give in return.
Hey,
that's a great way to put it.
You gotta sacrifice, bro. Like,
most definitely,
like when you chasing a dream, bro, or when you chasing a goal, like even if it could be like a goal for you just to be like, man, I want to read a book once a week, an entire book over a week. Your personal relationships with people, all types. If you chasing a goal, that's just gonna have to go on the back burner. You know what I'm saying? You got to put that goal first at all times. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have a moment where you be like, all right, today I'm gonna do X, Y, Z, but tomorrow I'm back on it. You know what I'm saying? and I gotta make up for the lost time yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like a lot of times people don't understand that grind and that hunger and that like determination when it comes to like creatives. And, you know what I'm saying? Whether you're a rapper or you a designer or you do media or you do whatever. Like
there's no such thing as arriving.
Yeah, like if you truly got a passion for that shit, and if it's a goal of yours, bro, like you're not gonna be
settled.
Yeah, like you're not gonna really take time.
Like
and it's crazy because it's like a lot of times with shit like this, it doesn't come down to who the most talented is, who's the best at whatever. It comes down to who was putting in the work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who was there to take advantage of their opportunities? You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter that he's a better hooper than you. You were the one that was at the rec, every single rec game, every single pickup game at this park, and you so happen to be there that Tuesday where that scout would just happen to be there. You link with the scout. Now you got to, you know, it don't matter that he's a better hooper than you, because if you put in that work, you're gonna be able to take care of your opportunities. You're gonna take advantage of your opportunities, and you just grinding, bro. Like and I feel like a lot of times people don't understand that people like us, we're not selfish. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we're selfless either. But it's not like selfish like I'm in it for me. Like it's like I'm kind of being selfish for me and everybody around me. Like, cause once I get on, we good. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this so we can be. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just me.
And I feel like
doing it.
Once you like find your purpose, I feel like everything kind of falls in line with it. Like your family will start to understand. It won't feel so much sacrificial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's versus a lot of times when you trying to force something, or like it's kind of like, for instance, like I take it for instance like basketball. It's like I could really work every day. I could go to the workouts just like, but like at the end of the day, I can't jump 40 inches in the air. And you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like some of the people I'm working out with though can. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to be realistic with it too.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like kind of where that skill versus hard work comes in too. But like I feel like if you walking in your purpose and you putting in that hard work, it's all gonna work out in any way. Because the only thing that really matters is your happiness. You know what I'm saying? Granted, you're not hurting nobody. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But
I know.
If you making yourself happy and you doing what you want, you can't really lose. You're not really sacrificing. It's when you look back at it, you'll think you had sacrifices, but it's really you just walking your life, your path. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's got their journey, bro. Everybody's trying to find their way with the jungle. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody got it all figured out. Like I said, so it's like you gotta live your life. You gotta jump off the cliff, bro. If you know that's all it really is to it. Like just do it. Like I always say, that ain't nothing to it but to do it. Like,
that's a fact. But shit, bro, it's been a dope interview. Y'all got any shout outs?
Shout out to I don't even know. Shout out to everybody that supports me. I mean, it's biased to say, but like, shout out to you know producer-wise. All the producers helped me along the way. You know, everybody, that's the fans listening. I mean, you for having me on here. This nigga right here sitting next to me. My mom, my dad, you know, my stepdad for supporting me. You know, even with everything, still believing in me. Bro, it's just not no really one person I could really just, you feel me?
That's fact. I guess it's just shout out to I say two main people, like my mom and my dad, for real. You know, a lot of people don't have that, like, to be able to just support you in that. But like with the music, you know what I'm saying? Granted, they're not gonna like everything I say in my music or like everything I do. You know what I'm saying? But they supported me, and I shout out like just my little brothers, like Christian, Israel, Donovan, and my older brother Jordan. It's kind of like I do a lot of that keeps me going. They keep me going for real. But and then him, but outside of that, immediately family and him, just cause you feel me, we heard. But I could just keep going. I could shout out people. You know, everybody got that.
Everybody got something. I mean, shit, shout out to my big brother, because he's the reason I even started making music, for sure. Yeah, so it's a lot of that. Yeah, bro, shout outs can go. I'm not the type of shout out nigga.
Yeah, I got shout out. I feel like if I shout out a few people,
I gotta shout out everybody, nigga. My nigga, you know, going all day. I ain't gonna
stick with the media family for now. You know what I'm saying?
Such hit me and said he was mad. I ain't give him a shout out.
Niggas don't follow you for not getting a shout out.
You didn't shout me out, bro.
Damn, nigga, I just mixed your beat last week. I didn't give a shout out.
Like, damn, bro, my fault.
I just got your hat back,
You good? That's plenty of hats in the field back there, bro. You good? But nah, it's been a dope interview. You feel me? We touched on a lot of topics. Touched on, you know what I'm saying, great music. You know what I'm saying? We touched on gun violence in the city. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's going on. It was a pleasure having both of y'all on.
Most
great conversation.
Everybody have a blessed one, man.
I'm excited for what's next. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear the EP. You know what I'm saying, for sure. Yeah, bro. It's been another dope episode of Opinionated Facts. And we out.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you for having us, man.
Yes, sir.
Get it back like that. Niggas don't even give a fuck, so I had to go and put that on my back like that. Nigga need a Bentley truck, but I see it. All the times I've been grieving. All the times that I've been needing somebody hold me close.